Hi guys, hope everybody's well. Um, we went to the cardiologist, a new cardiologist, on Friday, I believe, and because I was having palpitations, shortness of breath, and the home pulsometer, um, my heart rate had been up for about a week, and my blood pressure a little bit higher than normal because I have low. I usually have maybe like 100 over 60 or something as a norm. So for me, if it was like 117 over 80, that's high. Even though it fits into the normal category, it's just not the norm. So, our new cardiologist, wonderful. It's actually, I think most of you will understand this. It was probably one of the few doctors that I actually felt heard. She was very polite, very, very reassuring, and really listened to everything, every detail. I mean, straight from anybody that would have in my family heart issues or how they passed, what was it. My husband was with me. She answered his questions. It was one of the best visits I had. I wish all of the specialties, when you have chronic illness, you go to so many different specialists. And even if they're your regular ones and you like them, it's really hard to feel heard. And this doctor exceeded that. I was very, very happy. So in a matter of minutes after the visit, she actually like even walked us out the door and out to the front desk in the waiting room, which sounds silly, but it says something for the doctor. I feel like it does. And she was at the desk and she was like, bam, bam, I want this, I want this, I want this. And I mean, everything was set in stone by the next morning. We left the heart doctor and she had ordered, as you can see, she ordered this beautiful little gadget, the heart. It's a heart monitor for 7 days, which is an upgrade. This is wonderful. I had one years ago, a couple years ago, and it hadn't been. This wasn't what it looked like. It was one of the ones that you strap and you have to carry with the wires hanging. So this is amazing. Very easy. It's this battery. This right here fits into a patch, and then the patch goes on. It gives you placement where you put it. Easy peasy. You can shower with it. You just can't immerse it in water. But anyway, we left the doctor, and she basically had told me, I ordered you the heart monitor. You can do that for 7 days. Go for blood work. We left there, went straight for blood work. Had that done because they need to check my thyroid, which I have hypothyroidism, but they needed to check that and kidney and liver function because they are sending me for a CT angiogram with contrast and some other part of the CT, and echocardiogram, and yeah, that's it, and then the Holter monitor. So we go straight to the doctor, come out of there, go straight for blood, get home. I don't think we're home more than an hour, and the office calls, and they had me make an appointment for the CT angiogram with contrast. They had already gotten approval before I even got home, so that's set up for I think like two weeks from now probably, and then 2 weeks after that, the echocardiogram and the follow-up to get all the results, and then this stays on. Oh, then the next morning I woke up and there was a box outside the door, and I know I didn't order anything from Amazon or one of my daily deliveries. There was a box and the monitor was in it. The next morning, I can't even tell you how it was like Christmas Day when you come out of a doctor's office and you actually feel like everything, all the boxes were checked that you needed, all your questions were answered. And for the moment, And so this was there, so got that right on, everything set up. And this part of the journey, the one dealing with the heart, is it was great. It was really great. And I never really come out of a doctor's office saying that at all. So I was not invisible. I was not invisible this Friday. It was really good. It put me on such a high, just for that moment. And I know people are going to understand what I mean, because either you haven't ever had this kind of a visit with a doctor, or you have and you know what I'm talking about with the myriad of doctors and tests and specialties that you go to and deal with day after day after day. It's a wonderful thing when someone actually listens, just listens. That's it. It wasn't like the normal pulling teeth, trying to explain what you have and not feeling heard and questioned or looked at like, well, you already have all of these other things wrong with you. You have a long list of things wrong with you, so there can't possibly be this too. But no, it was a good visit, really good doctor. And so I just wanted to share that with you, but I will update you guys when we go for the next test on that. And then I have a couple other things scheduled coming up. Lots and lots of tests. I have, yeah, so I'll take you on an update for that. But all right, guys, I hope everybody out there is doing the best they can do for today. And as always, try and find one thing in your day that made you happy today. And if you can pick one thing, and even if that was sitting on the couch and watching one show that you've missed out, or you're late watching and you haven't been feeling well enough to watch TV even, or eat something, if you have one accomplishment that makes you happy, that's good. That's a good thing. Don't ever feel like it's not enough. That's what I'm learning. I'm trying to preach what I'm learning, but it's just to remember, you're good enough. You're doing good enough when you have chronic illnesses and invisible illnesses. And as long as you can try and give yourself that moment of a little piece of happiness when you can, as simple as it is. So that's what I wish for all of you out there. Okay? And I will be back soon. So goodbye, everybody.